For the second and final time this season, LeBron James returns to Cleveland, where he spent his first 7 NBA seasons with the Cavaliers. The Akron, Ohio native scored 38 in Miami's 28-point win here December 2nd. Tonight, the Heat arrive with 51 victories, a 5-game winning streak, and a chance to move into second place in the East with a win. The 4-game road trip for the Miami Heat begins tonight here in chilly Cleveland, Ohio. Fourth and final meeting this year between the Heat and the Cavaliers. And welcome everyone inside the Quicken Loans Arena, where we always hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us. Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports, proudly presented by AT&T U-verse. And good evening, South Florida. Hello again, Heat fans. Thanks so much for joining us here in Cleveland.
Well, you got 3 big reasons why. Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh. These 3 guys are playing their best basketball together for the season. They're looking for each other. They're getting easy baskets at the rim. They're getting open J's. They're helping each other out, setting each other up. All of that deferring that was going on earlier in the season is not happening anymore. So these 3 guys are really getting it done. And in that game the other night against Houston, they had it's the first time in 50 years that 3 NBA players scored 30 or more points and had double-figure rebounds in a regulation game. So I would say that's getting it done big time.
And another Heat first for the first time in the 23-year franchise history of the Heat.
At forward, 6'8" from St. Vincent St. Mary High School, number 6, LeBron James.
And how's that for an anticlimactic beginning for LeBron James in his second and final appearance back here in Cleveland? He was greeted by a resounding house full of boos, but nowhere near the angst or emotion that accompanied his first visit back here on the 2nd of December. Tony, I think it's a good sign for the people of Cleveland. They are healing. They have moved on, but there's no doubt they still miss number 6.
Eric, we heard the game's not even sold out tonight, so they have moved on, hopefully, and LeBron has, and tonight's another game on the schedule for the Heat.
The 51-22 Heat against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have a 14-58 record without LeBron James, the worst record in the NBA. Well, the moment they used to cherish here in Cleveland is now filled with pain. But in Miami, only joy. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh mastering the NBA as they close down their first regular season together. Tony, there's so much motivation for Miami now. It's not just working on their game to get it playoff sharp. It's about passing the Boston Celtics. And that's when the Cavaliers took over.
Well, they did a good job. They got the ball inside. You see the passing. Aaron Gotti had a good job right there. You got Hollins with a dunk. They came right back at the Heat. It's a young team. They haven't had much success. 3-point play right there on the goaltending call by LeBron. The foul. James Jones didn't get there in time. And then Parker with a couple of big baskets down the stretch. And then Baron Davis sealed the deal right there on a gorgeous drive to the rim, showing his veteran experience, and the Heat came out a loser.
Cavaliers finished the game on a 19-7 run, the 56% shooting for Cleveland. They were led by J.J. Hickson, who came up with his 4th straight double-double with 21 points and 12 rebounds. Anthony Parker had 20, made all 4 of his threes. Ramon Sessions had 11, Baron Davis had 10 with 7 assists through the second and most of the third. But Tony, when the dust settled, he finished with 27 points, 12 assists, and 10 rebounds.
He really played well early with the scoring, and then in that run the Heat had, he was picking up a lot of assists, picking up rebounds. Then he started to score again in the 4th quarter. Too little, too late though for the Heat. But give him credit, he did have a triple-double. He's the kind of guy that has almost a triple-double, on the horizon every night that he plays. And tonight, even though the Heat lost, he did get the numbers. I know he'd rather take the W, and they even got that shot to go at the end of the 3rd quarter after the referees decided there was a clock malfunction. And LeBron with the triple-double. D. Wade, you see, with the 24. Chris Bosh struggled most of the night.
Tony Fiorentino, I'm Eric Reed. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Final score again, the Cavaliers win it 102-90. If you want to watch a replay of tonight's game, tune to Sunsports tonight at midnight, or tomorrow at noon. You can watch the entire game all over again. Heat basketball back on the air tomorrow night when the Heat take on the Wizards at 7 o'clock in high definition. This has been a presentation of Sunsports on behalf of our entire crew, including Jason Jackson and the coach Tony Fiorentino. I'm Eric Reed. Thanks for watching. Good night, South Florida. We leave you with a final take.